Do you care where you're ranked in basketball history? We see like the top 10, and Steph Curry might eventually be a top 10 player of all time, or Kevin Durant. Do you care?
No, Dan, I don't live in the past. I've been one of those people that fortunate enough that um, I guess my ego is not big enough to even care about that stuff. I was just happy that that I had a chance to play when the league was growing. When it was like a like a high school game when you went in the gymnasium. Some of the incredibly funny stories that happened when you traveled in. You traveled and coached with two 7-footers on our team. To even watch them try to sleep on planes. Some guys can just go right to sleep. And one of my fondest memories of one of those, Leroy Ellis, a late Leroy Ellis, he would get on a plane. He was asleep before the plane went off, before it took off, and he was asleep when it landed. But he always had this gigantic blanket over his head. I have no idea how he ever did that.
How did
And
Wilt get on these planes?
well, as I say, you got on some way somehow, and
God.
uh, players were very resilient there, and there was no money in the league, and you did really play because you liked the competition. I think for all of us who played during that era, a lot of players who, and there's not a lot of players still living from that era. Um, I knock on wood, I'm still standing, so to speak. Um, a few of them very envious and jealous of the salaries that players are making today. That has never bothered me one bit. I just feel fortunate that I had a chance to play, and people thought I was pretty good. I guess when you get named to one of the top 75 players,
Yeah.
and it's just been an unbelievable journey for me, to so to speak, to come from a real small place, play at West Virginia, my home state, which I still love today, and to play for one team. And it wasn't a team of my choice. I was drafted,
Yeah.
and you had no rights to go anywhere else other than wear that uniform, unless they wanted to get rid of you. There's no equality for players then. That's for sure.
Did I ever tell you the story? You guys came into Cincinnati and the Royals beat you, and I got your autograph, and I got Bill Sharman, I got everybody but Wilt. And Wilt sat in the first seat on the bus, and after the game, I saw him there. He didn't sign my autograph. I walked on the bus. I took one step up, and I said, Mr. Chamberlain, would you sign my autograph? And he stood up and he said, "Get the F off the bus." And that was my encounter with Wilt.
Well, that was probably not what you expected, I'm guessing.
It was
Well,
great. It was great.
we're not only, today not only the security guard, um, but the entrance to the bus is really protected because usually under arena.
Oh
But
yeah,
things have really changed,
I
and
wouldn't have had a chance to say hello. I wouldn't have gotten even close. But yeah, I never got Wilt's autograph there. Got everybody else's. Your penmanship, beautiful, gorgeous.
well, when I was a kid in school, I used to I'd win the penmanship awards, and today I certainly wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
That's for sure.